More than 4,000 years ago, the world did not yet know the meaning of empire. Mesopotamia was a fractured land, a patchwork of rival city-states, each surrounded by walls, ruled by its own king, protected by its own god, and locked in endless conflict with its neighbors. From this divided landscape emerged a figure who would alter the course of human history forever. His name was Sargon of Akkad. Little is known with certainty about his origins, but ancient records agree on one fact. Sargon did not inherit power. Sargon did not inherit power, he seized it. Rising from humble beginnings, he took control of the city of Kish and launched a campaign unlike anything the ancient world had ever witnessed. This was not conquest for plunder alone. It was conquest with purpose. City after city fell. Lagash until the entire Sumerian heartland was brought under a single authority. Sargon then pushed outward, extending his rule from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean coast. For the first time in recorded history, vast territories, diverse peoples, and multiple cultures were ruled by one central power. Thus, the Akkadian Empire was born. Sargon founded a new capital, Akkad, transforming it into the political and military center of the known world. He imposed the Akkadian language as the language of administration, reorganized the army into a standing imperial force, and replaced local kings with governors loyal to the crown. Power was no longer tied to a city. It was tied to the state. But empires are not sustained by the sword alone. Sargon reinforced his rule through law, economic integration, and a new concept of loyalty allegiance, not to birthplace, but to imperial authority. This model of centralized governance would later be echoed by the Assyrians, the Persians, and the Romans. After Sargon's death, his successors inherited a vast but fragile domain. Internal rebellions, environmental stress, and economic strain weakened the empire from within. Then came the Gutian invasions from the eastern mountains, delivering the final blow. Within 2 centuries, the Akkadian Empire collapsed. Yet its legacy endured. The Akkadian Empire introduced a revolutionary idea that human societies could be unified under a single political system, governed by law, enforced by a centralized army, and sustained by administration rather than tradition. From that moment forward, history was no longer the story of cities. It became the story of empires rising, expanding, and falling, leaving behind the foundations of civilization itself.